Good morning, friends. Hope you all are safe at home, and we are professionals. So we have this advantage that we can work from home. I hope most of you are working from home. So I thought, why not make maximum use of this time? Everybody is not blessed to have such advantage of working from home. So we have. So let's make advantage of this time and utilize it in a optimum way. So I have this idea. I am fond of reading advanced rulings under GST since I belong to a GST background. So I thought of sharing of these rulings one or two every in my every video with you, because I know many people want to, but they don't have time because due to time difference they cannot study it. So just to keep you updated with advanced rulings and to keep your knowledge updated in this pandemic time, I would like to share a few rulings. With you. So today I'm going to share two rulings with you, which are Maharashtra rulings, and one is Las Palmas Cooperative Housing Society Limited. So applicant is Las Palmas Cooperative Housing Society. This ruling is given by Maharashtra Authority Advance ruling on 22nd January 2020. So the corporate applicant has sought ruling for whether they can claim GST ITC on the a replacement of the existing elevator lift in their own premises. And what this cooperating society do, they collect maintenance charges from its members on which they pay GST also. So are they eligible to claim ITC? First question is this. Second question is whether they are eligible, if they are eligible to claim ITC, why it is not blocked under section 17. So uh, what uh, uh, what facts are given by the applicant. They have taken the facts of as lift. They have first given the definition of lift and appliance, which is not in GST. So let me tell you what. Yeah. So from they have given definition of lift and appliance as per P. Ramanath Iyer's Advanced Law Lexicon, 4th edition. As per this, lift is an equipment which shall be fixed to earth by foundation and structural support and used for making outward supply of services to its members. So equipment is plant and machinery. And as per explanation 17, explanation mentioned in section 17 of GST of 2017, um, ITC is available for plant and machinery. So that is their contention, or what they have stated the facts. So what authority has to say? As per authority, they have taken few case laws, uh, and they have said that manufacture, supply, installation, commissioning of lifts and elevators is in the nature of works contract activity, which results in creation of an immovable property. So when it becomes immovable property, so it's ITC is not eligible, and they are not eligible for ITC straight away as per to explanation to section 17 also. And also they have taken the quoted few case laws like Triveni Engineering Industries versus CCE. This is Honorable Apex Court has held that assembling on completion of process of erection, the item becomes a part of the building or an immovable property. So they have clearly mentioned that lift is an immovable property. Okay. Similarly, in Quality Steel Tubes Private Limited versus CCE, it was held that erection and maintenance of the lifts forms part of the immovable property. Okay. So this way they have cleared that the applicant is not eligible for ITC on change or replacement of lift and elevator, since it's an immovable property. And as per explanation to section 17 5, it is immovable property is not eligible, ITC on immovable property is not eligible. Hence their first question is answered in negative, that they are not eligible for ITC though they are paying GST. And similarly the second question was uh, whether the ITC is available if not covered, if available is not covered under block credits under GST. Now, as per this, when first question is answered in negative, then this becomes irrelevant. Like they have already mentioned whether ITC if available. So it's not available. So hence it has not been answered by the authority. So this was the first ruling. Now we move to our second ruling, which is of Equiton Medica Private Limited. This ruling is also given by the Maharashtra ruling of Maharashtra Advanced Authority, and it was given on 17th January 2020. What they have sought ruling for, they are manufacturer of laboratory medical equipments like autoclaves, incubators, rotary vacuum evaporators, etc. And then they supply these equipments to a distributor, and they charge a GST at 18%. Further, when distributors supply these equipments to research institute, he charges it at 5%. So their question is whether they cannot sell the product at 5% using the notification number 45 oblique 2017 and 47 oblique 2017. They are also saying that the Scientific Research Institute can issue a certificate to them mentioning clearly the name of manufacturer, that is the applicant in this case, and name of the seller distributor, to enable that there is no to keep the transparency. So whether this cannot be done, whether they cannot charge 5%. So what what authority has to say, that since the applicant is not directly selling the product equipments to this research institute, hence they cannot charge 5%. The notification number 45 oblique 2017 is for the person who supplies products to the research institute, which is distributor in this case. So they have clearly said no, they cannot charge 5%, they have to charge 18%, and the maintenance of certificate is not valid. So this was the ruling. I hope I have cleared it. I will hope you have a safe day. I would be coming up with new rulings also. uh, so stay safe, stay happy, have an amazing day. Thank you.